Alright, welcome back. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're just going to be racing around a little bit as an unstable, at-risk individual. Hope you all have been having a great night. I know I've had a pretty good one myself. So let's just dive right into this bad boy. I'm realizing that my audio is probably not going to matter as much, when I'm not getting paid for this, right? So I'm not monetized, so I really don't care. But I am glad you are here. That's all that matters. Also, because it's hard to get and maintain good posture when you're streaming. I don't know how streamers do it. That was really loud. There we go. I'm really just trying to level up so there's money. If you race during the day, you get a lot of money. But when you do races at night, that's how you actually level up. I'm level 36, and we're trying to get to level 40. Gotta do some big... Oh, I haven't raced with this. So I just got this truck. It is so trash. So it's got 100 power, right? Even putting in like the strongest supercharger in the game it doesn't change its status at all. That's how absolutely terrible it is. So it's a literal end game project car. We'll try some good posture. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. I'll do one more sound check. And the car is actually moving. And honestly, that should be it for us today. Let's go find some friends. It's interesting, not a lot of people race at night. I mean, I get it. I really like the daytime racing more. But the nighttime is kind of more beautiful. It is indeed too loud. I am glad I did that. I do wish that my microphone had auto leveling, and it does, but it's too aggressive. It'll go, like I'll accidentally laugh or something, and then the auto leveling will just silence me for like the next 30 seconds. So, I'm gonna try something a little bit different. This guy's a little treaty weedy. What level, what race has the most experience right now? 5,000, that is definitely not the one. We're looking for more like 20,000. 16, that's fine. What else? Hey, okay, sound is good. Perfect, we're done. It only took probably 2-3 minutes. That's good. World record for James Sack. Wow, 30,000. Okay, that's what we are looking for. What about 6,000? I don't get it sometimes. We're just gonna go to this one. I have no heat level, so I can still fast travel. And away we go. I feel like the first-person view is probably more enjoyable for the viewer. I don't know, because it makes it more realistic. I'm not entirely sure, but this view is pretty too. Let's see if we can get this ramp over here. There's a lot of jumps throughout the city, and usually they lead into like a billboard. I'm not gonna make this one, but I just want to see how far it is. Okay, that's a really easy one. We'll come back for that one. I have traction control off, by the way, because I'm just Frickin' madman. Just kidding, we're getting that jump right now. Come on, get some traction, baby. Oh no. Oh boy. Ah! Oh! Yes, we got it. We got it. Alright. Moving on to the actual race now. Dodge Challenger, man. If only these cars were actually reliable. I don't know, I've heard like maybe the Hellcat variant is, but it better be. It's like a V8, right? If Dodge cannot build a reliable V8, that's just... You know what, they just put like a truck in there, right? But, you know, I'm a sucker for these panelings. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough race, because I'm playing on a harder difficulty, so... Wish me luck, y'all. Here we go. Got my water too. No. I wonder. So there's a new Need for Speed that came out, and it's the same engine, so not a lot has changed. You know, some of the visuals, a lot of the visuals have, but it's not by a lot. And it's just, the reviews are not good. they're not very kind. And after looking into it a bit, I see why. You know, they removed so many really cool things that were in this Need for Speed, and then they just didn't put anything in the next one. And they removed, they were apparently they like doubled down on all the worst aspects of this game and removed all of the best aspects of this game. So it was on sale for $20 recently, which is really low for a brand new game. Not a good sign. So we won't be getting that one until it's like $5 maybe. Yeah, as I said, this race was going to be rough. That guy is... I don't think I'm going to be able to close the gap with that guy. We're going to try our hardest. And not look at the camera. Oh my god. Eyes on the road. I wonder, when your parents were teaching you, you know, did they take you... So bad. Did they take you around the block? I think when I, you know, probably like a lot of you, when I first drove a car, it was, you know, in the lap of like mom and dad as a little kid. You know, we drive like the last street home into the driveway. And it was like, I was the scared one, right? Like Ash, my sibling, always wanted to do it. And I didn't. I was like too scared. I was really scary. I was not like, this is gonna be so cool and fun. I was like, I'm gonna crash your car, mommy, daddy. We're all going to die. And you know, they were just being good, supportive parents. And I did it a couple of times. And then fast forward a bunch. You know, there's a little age gap there where it's probably pretty hard for you to fit in your parents' lap and it be safe. So, you know, at age 15, maybe 14 and a half, you know, we do a little bit of practicing. I think it was probably closer to 15 and a half, you know, because we're rule followers. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. And more importantly, like, if insurance catches on that you're doing that, you are royally effed forever. Right? Your rates skyrocket. I don't know, unless you know somebody in the insurance world. Maybe then there's still hope. Oh! Well, that's the end of the race, folks. Rip them good, and we will get them next time. There's a fine line between... Actually, it's not a fine line. I think there's a lot of gray area between being too negative and kind of calling it as it is, and then being like, you know, oh, Today's gonna be a bad day. I won't win it. I'm not gonna win a single. No. He's got one bad race. The next one, gonna destroy. There's a lot of traffic out tonight in the game. And I did shoot. This is my slowest supercar, so anything past 300 in this game is kind of considered. I don't know. It's not the right word. Race car. Race vehicle. And this is my slowest one. Even though I love the looks of this car dearly, I don't like the livery. I don't like the livery on this one, so I'm gonna change it. The thing is I can't change my car now. I have to do at least 2 races in a row to double the experience that I'm gonna get. And I don't mean like, obviously you get 2 times experience for doing 2 races, but then you get another experience bonus on top of that. So we're just gonna do another race. And where should we go? That is a little too low. 5,000, 7,000, 18,000, that could be good. 14,000. We're probably going to do that 18,000 one. 9, 6, 11. Yep, okay. We have our next victims. And I can no longer fast travel. It makes sense, my heat is up. They wanna like create some tension. And it works. It really works. Like every once in a while I'll find myself, because if you get caught, you lose your bonus. I don't think you lose all of your experience, but you absolutely lose your bonus. I didn't have the action cam on that whole time. It could have been so much more exciting. So much more beautiful, cinematic. Check it out. See, now the drifts actually feel like they are drifts. How many yards are we gonna get? We are not getting more than 110. Yeah, no way. It's a good thing this car is made out of titanium, I don't know. Titanium. I don't think platinum is not a strong metal. Hold on, we got a collectible over here, y'all. Little bit off the beaten path. I've tried to find this one before, and I've struggled. I actually do not think it is underneath the map. Oh, it is. There it is. Sandpiper Forest. There's a police officer up on the road. You want to avoid that at all costs. Typically during the race is when we're gonna get the cops on us. But until then, it's just best to avoid them all over, in every way. Because when you're in a cop chase, actively you can't start a race. Which is another, it's fair, right? They want to build that tension. It's all about that tension. It's a Need for Speed thriller. It's not Need for Speed Simulator or Sleepy Time. Forza. I love the Forza games, by the way, but if you're wondering how I'm seeing them, the lower left-hand corner, there's a mini-map. And they're just the red triangle. Okay, we're good. Wait a second. Okay, where are we going here? The cop is... I swear the AI knows, where you put your markers. Because he's following it. He's following exactly my marker right now. Maybe we can do a little jump. Nope. You cannot. And now that I've got heat on me, even if I'm being a good little boy and not going 200 miles per hour, I could be past them going 30 and the chase would start. There we go. All right. get this race out of the way. We're gonna try challenging everybody. I don't think they're gonna join. People usually don't join night races because, I don't know why, actually. More risk? Oh my god, no! No! No, we were just talking about this! Oh my god! No, that was karma! Oh no! Oh, we're gonna test my theory. Nope, you cannot do races while you are... Okay, let's get real. I'm not losing. Oh shit. I need to turn up the volume so I can hear what they're saying. Because they'll say things like, I don't know, developing a... Ow! He almost killed me. Lower right hand corner is my health bar. It's red. Oh, fuck. No, he's calling for he's calling for reinforcements. We just need to not just Oh man, fucking classic. He set down the controller for 1 second to get a drink of water. Boom, the police find out of here. Okay, we need to like find a jump, and I did see one back here somewhere. How about this? Wow. There's the jump. Okay. We're not making it. Nope. Guys, our health is money. What else? Oh, I lost so much experience from that. That is my first time ever being arrested in this game. 80 hours. Look at her. She's struggling. Stop resisting. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh boy. Well, okay. Well, there is no more messing around. We're using my good cars now. I got the Blambo, and we're gonna try and make it just a little bit more powerful. I don't think I have... No, I don't have upgrades. Can we do 2 3-pound tanks versus 3 3-pound tanks for 20 grand? Nope. Drivetrain? One, nope. Okay, we're gonna just buy more nitrous and hope that that is enough. Look at it, this car is so small, she looks like a giant compared to it. Go out night time. Hello, welcome. There we go. That's better. Oh, well, I did level up? I guess I was really close to leveling up in weapons. Get a little bit of cockpit view here. You probably can't hear me. Guys, how's the weather? That car did not. He did not care. Okay, we're just gonna stick over the... Probably not over the first person view, but... Alright. Let's get twisted with the law. Where was that one that was like 20,000 or something? 16,000? 18, 14, 5, 6. 34! Okay. Wow. Yeah. And this is gonna be a hard race too. This is the highest level race I have unlocked right now. Look at this pretty little car. I think. Okay, we have the cops on us now. I think people don't realize how flipping tiny Lamborghinis are until they see them in real life, or you know, they see it in a video game with the avatar standing next to it. Suspect is violating multiple traffic laws. Bro, I'm committing multiple felonies a second here. I think if you go, it's either a percentage, I can't remember, but if you go a certain percentage over the speed limit, it's a felony. It's not a lot, too. Well, I think it's a lot. So, like, if the speed limit is 60, it's not a felony until you're at, like, 90 or 100. I can't remember. I think it's 100. Feel free to correct me down below. Also, more importantly, if you liked this, leave a like or a comment. And if you didn't like it, don't like it, and tell me why you didn't like it. Constructive criticism, and mean criticism too, is important. I am not a censoring type of guy. I never will be. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see, like, you know, like, weird comments, and I'm just like, thank you so much for you. I love you, right? Just bending over, but not really, you know? I want to curate, like, a non-toxic community. And if it's not a community, I just want to curate a non-toxic page, you know? Alright, these guys, they're going down. What are you driving? Mini Cooper? There's another Lamborghini here, but it looks like it's that green. Bro, that green one looks like it's from, I don't know, 2006. I used to have a little model Lamborghini. It was Aventador because it has a vent in the door. Seriously, go Google Lamborghini Aventador and we have a vent. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tricky one. Also, I have my fan speed turned down a little bit on my computer. I need to change that. You know, so you guys can hear me a little better. Come on, baby. I said this was gonna be a hard race. We are gonna catch up. This is baby mode here, guys. Okay. Thankfully, when you're sucking, the cops kind of don't go after you. This guy is, but you like how the Crown Victoria is going faster than a fucking Lamborghini? Oh. Welcome. What is today? Thursday. I love Thursdays. I do a lot of really healing and healthy stuff. A couple of appointments, but also after those appointments, I go hang out with my community. So it can also be a little exhausting. So I've decided to make it even more exhausting by streaming at the end of these, because I kind of want to build up my tolerance to this kind of stuff, to this socializing, and right here, this is pseudo-socializing. I'm going to build up my tolerance to it, because it's different than working, right? Like, when you're in work mode, I don't know, I feel like that's easy. I feel like that, I don't say that after a 14-hour shift, cupcake, but really it is. This type of stuff where I'm being myself. How is that hard? It's kind of fucked up, huh? But I am. I'm being myself. I think it's just because, when you're trying to be fully genuine, but also, censoring stuff that the algorithm doesn't like swear words or specific topics. I think that's trickier. Because at work, it's like, you know, I know exactly what's off limits and what's not at work. Whereas here in the algorithm, it's pretty straightforward, but sometimes it's not. You know? So, if I wanted to, initially I was going the route of I'm not going to monetize, and I'm still going that route, but, you know, wouldn't it be nice to have a chance in heck instead of a 0% chance, right? Let's raise those chances to, instead of impossible, to 1 or 2%, 5%, whatever it is. If I'm swearing and being a bad man, as the algorithm dictates. I have, oh my god, I have no chance. Blocking, we're gonna block you. No, you're not passing. This is not Formula 1, there are no rules. There is no honor among criminal racers. Bro, that was really convenient. I'm glad you hit that tree. Okay. Now the hard part. It's the hard part, I think. Run from Big Coco. Bad boys, bad boys. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when I say hi to you? I think one of my tires is messed up. Uh-oh. No. Dead end. Make it a little more exciting. So all I need to do is just one more race, and then that's a lot of experience. I could turn in now, you know, and be really safe about it, but it would be such a waste of time. You would at least not double your experience points. We need to go on the freeway or something. Let's get out of these. Get out of these cities. I'm gonna get busted again. I'm not having good luck tonight. Okay, they're sending out the like Lamborghini police. You guys can't hear it very well, but that's why I have the earpiece in. They're sending out the like Uber-ish cops. So a little sneaky. We're gonna be a little sneaky. Oh, that was not. Oh god. Oh. Ah. Okay. I thought that was a breakable fence. I'm hamming it up with it again, by the way. Thankfully, I'm not that out of shape anymore. But I guess, no matter how in shape you are, you can only hold your breath for so long before your body gasps for oxygen. Come on, boys. Gotta... I'm chased by 4 cops. Oh, man. I don't know where the freeway is. Wait, I see it. No! Interesting. I kind of forgot you could repair your car. I knew going through the gas station, they're not gonna let, they really do not want me getting on the freeway. Because then I actually stand a chance of, you know, speeding away at 3 million miles an hour. This is not the freeway, is it? It's fast enough road. New target speed? Yeah. A police Corvette. They have those. I mean, they have police Lamborghinis in real life, but it's in like, you know, Saudi Arabia, and they're from supercars that they're not criminal supercars. I guess it's considered a criminal, but they're cars that, like, you know, the people still owe payments on, and they can't afford it, and there is no, you cannot like default on your debt in Saudi Arabia, so they drive the car out in the middle of the desert, and leave the country. And, you know, the police find them, take them, and just kind of for show, I really don't think they use Lamborghini police cars like I do. So, but for show, they officially are. They've got all the stickers and, you know, like, I don't know. They bring it out for cool events. It's a show of power. This is the closest we've gotten so far. You know what? No. We're not doing it. Fuck! End chase to enter. That is good. That is a good reminder. Very good. Hey! There's somebody... Okay. This might work. There's another race that's going on, so I'm gonna try and get my police to chase this other guy. And it didn't. I need to find a gas station. We got a deal. They murdered him. Guys, I don't see a gas station on my Google Maps. Okay, there's one. I see it. Oh, the Holy Grail is glowing. It's saying yeah, hit him again. So, buddy. Oh, fudge! That was a really nasty hit. Took out 25% of my... So obviously, like, the health and crashing and whatnot is not realistic, but him taking out a quarter of my health from one hit is a big... Oh my god, is there hope? No flippin' way. No way. Wow, okay, we're not stopping anytime soon, but, whatever race I see, I'm taking it. I don't care what level it is. I just want to double my experience. Hold on. We're gonna attempt fatal right here. Get off the road. And find a race.
All units suspending pursuit. Don't know how, but they got away.
Yeah, my ride is not set up for this. Gotta have a word with the mechanic.
22,000.
Dumb shits.
9,000. 4,000. 17,000. Wow, that is a terrible deal for the difficulty of that race. Alright, we're gonna do this race. Wish me luck that we don't crash into a copper again. Do a little car show there for ya. Alright. Away we go. I can't believe that got me so amped up. I avoid the cops so much at night that I just don't ever get in chases, so I forgot how intense they are. Especially when I've got like 60,000 experience on the line. It's a little loud. End of the day. You know, what do I want to do tomorrow? I have not... So I took my kayak out a bunch at the beginning of the summer. I haven't taken it out much recently. And I need to get back into that. It's good for me. It's fun. And you're doing kayaking correctly. It's actually almost a full body workout. You can even get your legs in there too. But at the very least, your core, and then obviously like your arms and whatnot. Okay. Last race. We just need to finish this race. We're gonna get the cops on us, of course. Get off the cops and hide. That's all we gotta do. It's that simple, right? Like, come on. Come on. Can't hear my horn. Weird. Guess you can only do that in PvP. When you're revving at the start there in PvP, you can just spam your horn. Most people do. So. Alright, we do have a supercar there on the right. A Lamborghini is considered a supercar, for sure. The Challenger Hellcat? I would think so. I would think so. You know, super muscle car maybe, right? It's not gonna put a Lamborghini or those like really tiny light. This is the first popper. There he be, Mr. Popo Lee. And a chopper. Oh boy. This is a serious one. Also, I have 5 heat. That's really high. I actually did not see that. That is the maximum heat. I should not have started a race. Oh no. I didn't know I was at maximum heat. So there's gonna be like, helicopters now. No, there's no hope when you have a helicopter on you. Shit. What have I done? What have I done? We're gonna need some luck, y'all. Some serious luck. I mean, you know, you go under bridges, maybe. Oh, it says I'm escaping. I'm definitely not. Like, if you look at the mini... Oh my gosh, guys. Really? No way. There might be hope after all. It's getting real up in here. I also forgot to turn my fan speed up on my computer, so... Still getting a couple dropped frames here, which is fine. What is not fine is if it happens and then I crash at 200 miles an hour. Not too dissimilar to what you just witnessed there a few seconds ago. You guys like my purple underglow? Bruh. There's too much at stake. I'm bricking. Slippin' Jimmy. You guys remember that in like middle school or whatever? You'd go bowling or you'd go up to bat and people would yell, "Brick! Brick!" Like, where did that come from? I would like break would make more sense, but no, they would always say brick. I know like absolutely useless knowledge I'm going to Google right after this. Actually, probably in the middle of it. We're going to switch to Halo in a bit here. Okay. Go home. Now. No po-po. Hold on, guys. Okay. Oh my god, there's a cop right behind me! No! And there's blood in front of me! Why? He's just sitting there, menacingly! Please don't turn around. Please don't turn around. He's turning around. And there's one by my hideout. Come on, baby. So close. So close. Oh! Wow, that is the most experience I've ever earned. 80 hours in this game. That's just the money. Experience, here we go. 60,000. It should be times 5, right? What? 37. Come on, 38, 39. Fudge. I'm so close to 40. Sweet. Wow. Okay. I did not know that. I've been playing this game wrong for like 80. Wow. I had been doing one race like at night and then just calling it a day. I did not know there was a heat multiplier. Oh, that is awesome. Okay. I'm going to show you guys. I want to show you. I'll show you the truck I just got. To give you like an idea. These are not my wraps. See, they got Mater. And they also got the like chill dude. Chill boy. Okay. Go to daytime. And just putter around a little bit. Daytime is just like, it's so safe and inviting. There's no cops. Oh, 3,000 RPM is the max. Okay, you ready to feel some real speed? Somebody did a really good job on this guy, but I do love the engine in this. So let's see if we can. Hold on, hold on. I want you to hear the full majesty of this vehicle and why I got it, literally just for the engine sound. Okay, ready? I'll be quiet for a sec. I think this only has 3 gears. Oh my gosh! That's so sad. Well, there you have it, folks. Oh, this guy's been just following me. This is so, I'm so slow. He's got a nice Mercedes. How do I, there's a way to talk. Connect. Hello. React. I want to say nice ride. Nice ride. Oh, we're going 90, guys! There has to be a 4th gear, right? I don't think there is. Bye. There is not a 4th gear. Okay. There's a lot of people, so we're gonna have a little fun. I'm gonna try and get a car that can go faster than 90 flipping miles an hour. Alright. What do I want? I usually like to show off, like, not my nice vehicles, but like the fun / silly vehicles, right? Because everybody in this game always has like the coolest this and that. Nobody has like wacky vehicles anymore. This is that car from Breaking Bad, but we're gonna show off my favorite, the one that gets the most laughs. And some people really like it. I feel like every time I do this, and then I go back out. Oh my god, this feels so much faster, even though it is still a very, very slow vehicle. What do we got here? Where is he? He's hiding. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I was saying, like, everybody already left. Look at this car. I wish I could race with it. To be able to race with this, I'd have to do an engine swap. And those are the most expensive thing. Like, the engine swaps are more than the supercars in this game. Surprisingly. Wow, look, you can, like, see the rain. The big chunkin' rain. What do we got here? See, like, people don't understand, like, how small sports cars really are. So small, so tiny. What does that mean? So small, so cute. It's not tiny. It's like ASMR. That little audio clip is so many people's, especially Zoomers, introductions to, like, ASMR. They hear that and they're like, what is this? Why am I getting these tables? How do I get more of this? You know, that you'll see it in the comments, and it's like, guys, ASMR. Been around for probably 16 or 17 years as a fad on YouTube. I'm sure, you know, it was a thing before that somewhere, right? Hire somebody to whisper in your ear. I don't know. Okay, guys. This guy wants to race, so we're gonna race him. We got real people. I do not have a fast car, so I'm going to get my booty handed to me. But we're gonna make him, you know, laugh, right? Like, this is an old ass Lambo. I got no hope, right? Hold on one sec. Acceleration 5.4, high speed 5. Oh, what's wrong? Acceleration 5.7, 5.5, 5.7, 7, and then 5. Okay, so the old Lamborghini has better top speed. This one has better acceleration. I'm gonna go with the old one because it doesn't matter. There's no way. Like, if you saw those, it said those people's cars were at level 400. My highest car is this bad boy, 300 something. Actually, no, guys, their level is 400 plus, so they're like 600. You can always tell when people are loading the data from like a hard drive or a console instead of a SSD drive. Still It's my little Lamborghini one. Oh, it's this track. This is gonna be over in like 5 seconds. Wait. How many laps did they do? Guys, I think we might have done like 10 laps. We're gonna find out. So it doesn't... 4. Okay, only 4. That's not bad. So, we're gonna get 3rd place because the other people, the other humans have like ultra giga chunkus vehicles, and that's okay. Like, look, even the computer's cars are faster than mine. So maybe with some really slick driving, I have a chance. Proceeds to crash. I'm getting annihilated. Let's have some fun with it, y'all. Americans be like, turn left. Nah, man, other cultures do not understand NASCAR. It's not just watching cars going in circles. It's the tailgate. It's the drinking for them. It's the... You see women flashing things. You see all kinds of fun stuff. There's a good energy. I guess some people also like to see crashes. You don't want anybody to get hurt. But you want to see crashes, I guess. I don't know how those can be mutually exclusive. They can be. You know, when somebody crashes, everybody's holding their breath. And then when the guy gets out, or it's obvious he's okay, you get just screams and cheering. Very fun. A lot of... There's no way I should be able to be in 4th place right now. Every vehicle is over 100. Okay. Good. Alright. Well, we were going to switch to Halo quite a while ago. Now we can. 4th. Is she going to be all sad? No, she's just kind of like taking selfies. That was a good chunk of change for 4th place. That was a lot. So that was definitely worth it. I want the guy to the other guy to spawn in because I want him to see what I was racing with. I do wonder how he leveled it up. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. Maybe it's DLC. Alright, y'all. Next game. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was probably loud. Next game. Oh, my neck. My back. My something and my rock. I'll take a quick break and we'll be right back after these messages. It's also not super hot in here anymore, so I can use the old earmuffs and be able to hear myself talk. I can't really hear myself talk when I'm using earbuds like that, unfortunately. Is this a little too low? There we go. Make sure nothing else is running. This game I don't want to skip the sync. It's funny, it only gives you the option to skip sync and close. There is no like, wait, okay, hold on. You can sync the thing, the data, the save to the cloud. All right, y'all. I will be back. Little bathroom break. All that good stuff. Rewind. Okay. Alright. Yayo de Halo. Mm-hmm. Okay. Whoa. My headphones were not plugged in. Have to switch back to the Xbox controller because for some reason, even decade after this, 8 years after this game has come out, you still can only use a Microsoft controller. Very funny. So Halo 3, we're playing on Legendary, and we're playing on Legendary with multiple skulls on, so wish me luck. This streamer face. Oh my god, guys, we're really gonna die.
Hurry, demon! We seek the same prize.
I love how even though we're on each other's side now, they still call me demon, but it's like endearing now instead of in disgust or in fear. Demon! Okay. Yeah, hopefully this volume level... Oh, okay. So there is snipers, and we do not have a single ranged weapon. Is there something we can do about that? I do not think so, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. The brute hammer is fun and all, but it's not what we need for heroic difficulty. One. So I learned there has never been a Flood Hunter variant. You know the Hunter, those giant ass guys, blue with the shields, and it's because the Hunters are made up of, thousands of little worm organisms, canonically and in the game, and the Flood cannot, take over those little worm things. So Hunters are immune to the Flood, and it's because the development team didn't want to do that. They almost had it in Halo 2. And in fact, I found out it's in the game files, and it's called I don't know what it's called, just like Giga Flood or something, and it's this really big, massive flood with two really long arms. They're tentacles, not even arms. Yeah, maybe we will get to have some bruh. Whoa, that is so strong. So when I first played Halo 3, when it came out on 360, I didn't like it. It just, something felt wrong with it, and like the way the Flood were, and all this stuff. Now coming back and playing it again,
We'll let nothing pass.
it's really good. It might even be the best one. I hate to say that. I love Halo 2, but there's just so much cool stuff in this one. And you and Arbiter are best buddies. Well, that is really, really bright. We are going to lower it for me, but not for thee. So y'all will still be able to see it. We're gonna keep our current weapons. Whoa!
Do not be afraid. I am peace. I am salvation.
Okay, that sounds nice. I'm not afraid. I want whatever that is. Peace, salvation, heck yes. And in we go. That's right, we don't want to do that. Yep. We're gonna let these guys eat up my shields. And then, oh fuck, that's right, we're on heroic. We can't. Ah! Ah! Okay. we're on heroic. Shit is getting real, ladies and gentlemen. I always wonder. You know, one of these days I'm gonna do a cooperative stream with a friend. They don't have to be a streamer. They can just be a friend. It'd be cool if they were a streamer.
I am a timeless chorus.
They could take the lead too.
Voice
You're out there.
mine,
You wanna
and
s-
sing victory everlasting.
Yeah, worst part about this campaign is that the game like takes control of you whenever Cortana or Gravemind talks. It's like, come on, guys. Very pretty, huh? Very visually interesting might be a better word, but it does. You know, everything's kind of shy. There she is. That was it? Are you serious? No, this isn't her. Guys, come on.
Chief,
Cortana?
High Charity,
It's not
the
her.
Prophet's holy city is on...
Cortana.
Reclaimer. I must act quickly before your construct suffers any further
Wait.
trauma.
Leave her alone.
If we do not take this device to a safe location, somewhere I can make repairs.
He had a.
On Halo, you tried to kill Cortana. You tried to kill me.
He had a laser the whole
Dictated
time.
my response. She had the activation index, and you were going to destroy my installation. You did destroy my installation.
Damn right.
Now I have only one function: to help you reclaim it, as I always should have done.
That's right. You little bastard. So obviously I played it before, but guys, it's been like actually more than a decade now that I think about it. You know, what was I playing that when I was like 16, 15? So I don't remember anything. I remember some of the level layouts a little bit. And that's it. You know,
Will it live, Oracle? Can it be saved?
Uncertain. This storage device has suffered considerable trouble. Its matrices are highly unstable.
Perhaps one of our technicians.
That will not be necessary.
Chief,
Success!
High Charity, the Prophet's holy city is on its way to Earth with an army of Flood. I can't tell you everything. It's not safe. The Gravemind, it knows I'm in the system.
It's just a message.
Let it play.
But it doesn't know about the portal, where it leads. On the other side, there's a solution, a way to stop the Flood, without firing the remaining Halo rings.
sorry guys. The sound.
Hurry, Chief. The Ark,
Very dramatic.
there isn't much time.
I'm sorry.
No matter, Oracle.
We've heard enough. That's
Our fight is through the portal. With the brutes and the bastard truth.
Fine.
Why is his name Lord Hood?
We're here. Hold out as long as we can.
Did you not hear? The word is good. A flood army. A brave one has units. We barely survived a small contamination.
And you, shipmaster, just glassed half a continent. Maybe the flood isn't all I should be worried about.
One single flood spore can destroy a species. Were it not for the Arbiter's Council, I would have glassed your entire planet.
Sir, with respect, Cortana has a solution.
Cortana,
Cortana.
did you see her condition? How damaged she is?
Eh.
She could be corrupted
She's
for all we
fine.
know. Her solution could be a flood trap.
We should go through the portal. Find out for sure.
What we should do, Commander, is understand, clearly, that this is humanity's final stand. Here, at Earth.
Humanity.
We go, we risk everything. Every last man, woman, and child. If we stand our ground,
Oh god.
we might just have a chance.
God, that feels
No. If your construct is wrong, then the flood is already
that
won.
felt really good.
I'll find Cortana's solution. And I'll bring it back.
Oh. Yes.
is all we have left. You trust Cortana that much?
Sir.
I stretched today.
This is either the best decision you've ever made or the worst. Hell of it is, Chief.
Oh my god, I just realized his voice actor.
I'll live long enough to find out which.
Ron Perlman! Sorry, that was loud. That's Ron fucking Perlman! I did not know he was in Halo. That is so cool. I love Ron Perlman. I love his voice acting, and his actual acting work. And the way he swears. Get on the fucking ground. It's so good. It's a chopper. I can't do it right because I'm not Ron Perlman, but if I could train for one voice to imitate, it would be Mr. R.P. Lord Hood there. They even kind of got his face looking like Ron P. Good stuff, y'all. That was a long cutscene. I forgot that Halo has true effing cutscenes. Bell of the ball, Halo. Bring Bungie back. 202111. Yeah, that's a hacker. That is definitely a hacker. But, I mean, you know, they got a good message at least. The Ark. Demon, you must find the Ark to destroy the Flood. This is like a movie, y'all. We're just watching movies here. I need water. That is a lot of ships.
Group ships, staggered line. Shipmaster, they outnumber us 3-1.
Then it is an even fight. All cruisers fire at will. Burn their mongrel hide.
Yeah. Kill them all. Let God sort them out.
Ship isn't taking part in the attack. He must have gone to ground.
Roger that, ma'am. We're on him. Kick the door.
Yeah, there we got ODST with us. That's fine. Whee! Yeah, these were, at the time, the best graphics, period. Even, like, computer stuff wasn't looking this good at the time. Relatively, we'll get into that. Textures looked better on computer for, you know, games, but the whole shebang, the animation, the lighting especially.
We good, Hocus?
She's a little crook, Sergeant Major. She'll hold.
All right, pop the hatch.
Who's Locust? Maybe it's like a gun? Oh, a little bit of this level's coming back to me. This is probably the one I replayed the most.
That's so. Enjoy it while you can, Marines. As soon as we land, we're right back to
Well, you can't because you're gonna
Priority
fucking
1.
die.
Secure a landing zone for the commander's frigate. Keep your eyes and ears open. We need all the intel we can get. Wherever the hell we are. Stand to, Marines. Hoorah! Go, go, go!
Pew pew. Pew pew. Alright. Whoa! Just wanted to see what's over there. Yeah. The remaster, the great thing about the Halo 3 on computer is they upgraded the textures and the view distance is essentially infinite, which is really cool. There's zero pop-in. I'm sure it's like that on...
in the sky. Is that...
Hey, focus. We got a job to do.
Is that what? The Milky Way? The sun? Take it off, Marines! Go, go, go! That's Halo 2 after the flying.
Eyes on.
Okay, my eyes are on. I didn't know I had taken my eyes off. Is that supposed to be stealth? Did I fuck it up already? Let's get the high ground. I'm not gonna sit. The demon! Ah! God has killed him. Interesting. I love the stuff all the characters say. The grunts, the brutes. But the best lines for the elites are definitely in Halo 2. They're cute. They like gave them cute lines. I can't remember anything. But like they were just so happy to see the Arbiter in Halo 2. They'd be like, "Oh, hi Arbiter." It's pretty cool. Whoa. That was a waste of a sniper bullet. We are gonna... I think I need to die. I gotta redo this part. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Okay, maybe we don't need to die.
We won't be doing that again.
You won't be doing what again, young man? Bro, that is really weird to think that all these soldiers, including John, including Master Chief, are younger than me. Master Chief is like 12 years old, by the way, in case you guys don't know. You know, they did a whole science-y fast-forward growth and, you know, put a bunch of combat shit in their brain, but Master Chief is fucking 12. That's why he's so quiet and weird, and he has the emotional intelligence of a 12-year-old while having the combat experience of, like, a veteran. So that's why he's so obsessed with Cortana and, like, saving her, and even when it's, like, in the other games, even when it's, like, not a good thing. It's like, dude, you're... you're, like, risking thousands of humans' lives to save your stupid computer. That... There's just more of them.
We got more enemy contacts ahead. Move out.
It's because he is emotionally stunted. It's very cute. It's in the lore. It's in the books. If you Google Master Chief's age, it does... You know what? It's been a while. Hold on. It gives you, like, the age of his voice actor. Hold on. 9! Oh my god, I was wrong! He's 9 years old! What the... What? Oh, okay. This is... Okay, hold on. This isn't right. It keeps saying he's 9 years old. That is not right. He's biologically 49, but... Whatever. Yeah, he's like 12, guys.
Get going, Chief. Find the commander her LZ.
Age. It's not right. Eh, whatever. Maybe it was the other Spartans that were like 12-year-olds. But when you watch the Halo show, which is apparently not very good,
Count on you to lead the way, Chief. Move out.
You'll see that you know, when the Spartans take off their helmets, they're like children. So maybe John... You know what? Maybe John was a naturally aged Spartan. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. That's what it is. That's kind of what makes him special. The other Spartans, like, so the Halo Reach ones, I believe, I think those guys are children. Why was it saying 9 years old? It's because that's when, like, you know, Halo 2 came out or whatever. Pretty funny. Hold on, I'm getting a little brain fart here. Pop the demon! Yeah, man, the stuff they say. Alright, we're gonna get into it. This was a bad idea. We are going to die. That's so sad. The little grunt, he's gonna kill us. I was having like an emotional day a couple days ago, and just like, it was just so sad killing the grunts. They're child soldiers, they're slaves, they're actually scared. And I was feeling so emotional that like even the elites, because the elites in Halo, they were like showing fear of Master Chief. They're like, oh, it's the demon, run! You know, I do not care about the brutes. I will slay them all. I think it's because the other Covenant are all like, they give off like an animal vibes, like animalistic vibes because of what they look like. Whereas brutes are very ape-like. You know, I don't like hate humans or anything. It's just like animals are. You can't do it, man. Can't do it. You know, I'm a social worker. I love humans, but maybe it's just a little bit more ingrained in us to be okay with like harming humans versus animals. Like have use, you know, and you eat them. So, but like a lot of animals have use beyond just eating them. So you probably don't want to like instantly kill them the second you see them. I'm getting real sleepy here, so we're gonna be ending this in just a bit. It is close to my bedtime. Okay, one headshot. We are on heroic with multiple skulls on, y'all. We got skulls that upgrade their rank, their health, like how fast they fire, how often they fire, and their awareness of me, which just means like they always know where I am. I cannot flank without being noticed. The assault rifle in this game, I hated it when it came out. I hate it now. Listen. What is that? It sounds like a squirt gun. In fact, okay, guys, Google pulse squirt gun. They sound exactly like that. There's these new electronic ones that are really cool, and they sound like the Halo. I want one, but they're a little expensive. I'm a little past the age of buying toys for fun, right? At least stuff like that. You know, it's like, you know, I don't know. There's other adult toys that. There's other. Oh my god, the grunt was so sad. Did you guys hear that? There was quivering in his voice when he said they killed him. Bungie over here trying to make you emotionally invested in the slaughter you are causing. Wow. Is that Flood? Hold on, is there Flood here? Nope! Yeah, so these guys are immune to the Flood, both because Bungie is lazy and canonically hunters do not have central nervous systems. They are a hive mind, multiple wormies. Did I at least get a checkpoint? We did not.
Count on you to lead the way, Chief. Move out.
Hold on. There we go. Okay. We are probably gonna call it a day right there, y'all. Thanks so much again. I always love doing this, even though, you know, I get a couple of views. It's more than 0, y'all. That's pretty impressive to me. You know, you gotta... Impressive is the wrong word. It makes me happy. You gotta, like, close your eyes and imagine, you know, 30 people in a room. And if I get 30 views, or... some of my older streams got, like, 250, which is nothing. You could never monetize that. Never, ever, ever. But imagine 250 people in a room watching. That's pretty cool. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.